Morning, it's Michelle here and welcome back to Mickey Midge Crochet Chatter. I am Mickey Midge on YouTube, Instagram and Ravelry. I'm not very active on Ravelry to be honest, but I am on there. And this is episode 5. I did start this weekend doing videos opening my advent calendar, Yarny advent calendar and my tea advent calendars. I'm not going to continue with those. I did delete 2 of the 3 that I posted. Mainly because I realised it was kind of coinciding with Vlogmas and it wasn't something that I was intending to do. I don't really have the time to do that, and I know probably many people, much like myself, don't really have the time to watch them, so how am I going to have the time to do them? I have far too much going on. I've had a really stressful week, and I'm looking at another really stressful week, and I'm really struggling, if I'm honest. Yeah, things aren't good. So I am filming this because crochet is my happy place, so I'm trying to focus on good things. Anyway, okay, as I said, you can find me on Instagram and Ravelry and here as Mickey Midge, but my name is Michelle. If you don't already know, if you're not a returning viewer, if you're a new viewer, I have 3 children, age 7, 4 and 1, and I live in the East Midlands. Recently moved here from London, and I love crochet. I can't knit to save my life. Maybe in the new year I might try and learn. I don't know. Maybe. But first, I'd actually quite like to try and learn Tunisian crochet first, probably. So I might do that. Anyway, we will start with works in progress. And on that note, I am subscribing to a Yarny Advent Calendar, if you don't already know, from For the Love of Yarn on Etsy and Facebook. And her name is Lisa, and she's an indie dyer. I've had yarn from her before, I've shown it before. I'm subscribing to her Yarny Advent Calendar. I will open the latest one now, which is number 4. I guess it's the 4th today. Oh, it's a chocolate coin. I could do with that today. Not every day use yarn, because you get more each. When you get yarn, you get bigger set than you normally get on other Yarny Advent calendars. So I need this for Monday. I really do. I'll be eating that in a little while. So I'm going to show you what I have done with my Yarny Advent calendar so far. It's in my project bag, my Christmas sloth, which was from the Tudor Rose Craft Studio. I'll put that up there. I was explaining in the previous video, the one I've deleted, what I was making. I'm using this, the Island Shawls book. The Advent calendar did come with a pattern for a simple granny shawl, but I decided to make one from here. This is from Kindred Creations. There's their Facebook, Kindred Creations, which is a joint project, between Phyllis Sharp and Lisa Harland. And Lisa Harland is the Lisa behind For the Love of Yarn. And I am making this one, the Lismore. Okay. See, this is a paid for book, so you have to see if you can get hold. I don't know if you can still get hold of them. The pattern's on the other side, so I'm not showing you anything, so I shouldn't. So that's what I'm making. Now, as we're on the 4th, I've had 2 lots of yarn so far, and number 2 was this hook, upside down. It's a 4mm hook. This is Happy Holidays, and it's all glittery. This is what I'm actually making. My work in progress, the Lismore shawl. And there she is so far. My yarn ran out for this one there. I'm going to wait and see what the next, because tomorrow should be a yarny one. I'm going to see what colour I come up with tomorrow to see whether I'll need to frog back and do a full row of the next colour, or if I can just change mid-row and see if it looks okay. So day one was this lovely turquoisey colour, and then day 3, because it's every other day, is this beautiful speckled yarn. Isn't that beautiful? And that's coming out really quite nice. So in the advent calendar we should get 12 20 grams worth. 12, 25, 25, 240 grams in total. So you get 12 skeins, 20 grams. I probably won't need 12 lots of colour to make this, because this actually only calls for 100 grams. But I like to make mine a bit bigger because I am a broad girl. So we'll see. I'm just going to keep going, and if I have any left, you know, it's quite a few of these shawls only call for 100 grams, so I could make another one. Make 2. So that's work in progress number 1. Number 2, I'm still on this. I'm losing heart, and I shouldn't, because it is for my little boy. I finished the pink, but that's as far as I got. I'm starting to get a bit stressed about that. But because I'm having such a tough time, getting quite stressed out the last couple of weeks, when I have time, I want to do a bit of crochet that does bring me joy. And this is not bringing me that much joy at the moment, even though the colours are so nice and bright and vibrant. And it is for my son, so it should bring me joy. At the moment, it's not. So I will get a move on. I said that last week and the week before, but I will get a move on because I have to now, really. That's a finished object. I'm still on my Strictly socks. I didn't do a great deal this week, so I'm not going to show you. There's no point. I just watch Strictly instead with my little girl. She loves it. She stands by the TV and she does this little to it. It's really cute. That's my 1-year-old, if you don't know. I started making myself, excuse my phone, I started making myself a jumper, a big one. I haven't got very far. I've got the rib band. As you can see, it's going to be quite big, but I like big, baggy. This is quite a loose weave, so I want it like a big baggy over jumper, hide the mum tum and everything. So that's as far as I've got, because then I realised we're in December, I need to do Christmas presents, but this is a Christmas present to myself, but I need to finish those presents first. And I'm making it with this. This is called Serpent. I explained in the previous one, it's got a Vogue label on with no other information, and it's called Serpent, so I think it's repackaged mandala. So it's nice, stretchy, even though it's going to be big. It does look really big here. I promise I'm not that big, but I'm making the large size. I'm quite enjoying it, and I'm making it with a 6.5. Well, I think that's what the pattern called for. The pattern was called the Homebody Sweater. I will link it up here, tell you who did it. It's a free pattern online, or you can pay for a printable version, I think. That's the next work in progress, and I have one more work in progress, and it's this one. This is a Christmas present. Both boys want a blanket. I am making a blanket for Willow as well, but if I don't, then she's not really going to know. She's not going to really worry about it. I have got other presents for her. I've got presents for the boys as well, but Logan, my 4-year-old, specifically asked for this. And this is how far I've got. And it's quite wide. Now this is going to be a little wraparound with a hood. So I've got a little way to go yet. And it's using really chunky, I think it's like the burlap blanket, sort of chenille type yarn. It's really soft and fluffy. And where's the, I did have a, There it is. But it's not the burnout I'm using. I'm using this one, So Crafty Baby Yarn from Aldi. I made one from like a peachy colour one for Willow when she was a baby. And Logan keeps taking it because he likes it so much. It doesn't quite go all the way around him. So I said, would you like one? He said yes. So I'm making that. This is quite quick to work up. It's not taking long. But I noticed I'm probably going to run out of yarn. And Aldi special buys, they're there until they're gone. And then you have to wait months for them to come back again. So I had to search on eBay and pay twice the price. Hopefully it's coming soon so I can finish it. Bit gutted that I had to do that. I don't know what possessed me to think I could make it out of one pack of 4, because that's 2. I had it in my head that I'd only made Willow's one out of 1 packet and still had some left over. Clearly that didn't happen. Clearly that didn't happen. So, yes. That is the last of my whips, because I am still working on the Spicier Life. I haven't done any on it this week. So that's it at the moment. I'm going to get those finished before I start anything else. I hope. I say it, then I will do it, I'm sure. Finished works, I have. I'm sorry I keep looking away. I am really having a frightful morning. I finished another set of wrist warmers. For myself this time, the rainbow ones. I won't bother getting them out because I've left them in my coat pocket. But I did take a picture of the first pair that I did. I'll put it up here and Instagrammed it. I had to go into the office last week because I work from home, full-time work. And I had to go into the office in King's Cross. So I sat there on the train and I made myself a pair of wrist warmers because it's about an hour's train journey. So I made myself a pair of wrist warmers and started a cowl actually, so that is another work in progress that's downstairs. Started a cowl to match. And that's half done. But I just worked it on the train, I haven't done it since. To get a few looks on the train. And I overheard someone discussing correcting someone else when they said it was knitting. That was quite funny. So that's a finished work that I haven't got to show you. I have one more. Is it just one more? I think it is only the one. Yeah, I think it's only the one this week. But it's a cute one. This is hat. Look how cute that is. This is like that fluffy sort of eyelashy yarn. And then this is quite thick, almost worsted weight. And this is like DK, so it was quite an unusual one to do. Get a little bit there. But it came out quite nice. It fits my little girl really nice. She likes it. Little faux fur pom-pom on top. And I put a little button, handmade with love button on there as well. This was no pattern. I literally made it a rectangle using back post trebles, UK trebles, US doubles, all the way in the rectangle. Cinched it up at the top, sewed a pom-pom on, curled these up, and then sewed the button right the way through to keep the brim up. And it's done. It is cute. There's not enough yarn to make an adult size one because this was literally right the way to the end. I only had enough left to cinch it up and sew it together. And that's the last of my finished objects. So I will show you acquisitions. There's not a huge amount this week because of the previous haul. But I was watching Jan Carruthers on here and she had a big box from Hobium? Yeah, Hobium in Turkey. That's like an alternative to ice yarns. I couldn't resist. I had to try a little bit. I haven't bought a lot, but I did have to try. I'll show you what I've got. Now, I've used one already on that yellow hat. That's from Hobie and Yarns, because they do, excuse the crinkles, these. So it's like a hat and a ball. So apparently one ball is one hat. If you're knitting, I imagine that would be the case. Crocheting, so this was the yellow version of this. Crocheting, one ball is one baby hat. In this pattern anyway. Maybe if you're doing more lacy pattern, you could get an adult hat out of it. I haven't counted so it's fall on me. So I got this sort of greeny one there. And it's, excuse me, almost more like tinsel rather than eyelash for the green. And inside, there's the pom-pom that I had on top. So you get the green one. And there's the what's supposed to look like knitted. So on here, I've only got one stripe where there's colour because I've done it vertically, and these are obviously horizontally. So the tinsel's meant to be there. Ooh. There and there and there, and different colours. But I want to do this one vertical, and I think it looks okay. This one, I don't know. We'll see. And it comes with that colour pom-pom. So I got one of those. Plus that yellow one that I've already used. I got this one, which is like a paler green, more like a zesty fluorescent almost, with a fluorescent yellow pom-pom. I got a blue one. Yeah, with a blue pom-pom. And I got this pink. I made my daughter the yellow one because she's got a red coat, like a rainbowish sort of colour coat, predominantly red. She's mainly got pink hats. It didn't go. So I thought the yellow one would look good. But I might make her one out of this as well. This has got the fluffy. The others I've got more tinsely one. Bright pink pom-pom. There we go. Colours working out okay today. And then just because I couldn't just get those, I thought I'd try. So this is the bag it was shipped in. A carrier bag wrapped in a courier's bag. Oh my god. What are these jerseys called? But it looks very Karen cakey. There's a bit there that doesn't like it's been dyed. I find that sometimes depends on what you're doing. Sometimes it looks okay. And there's a sort of suggested pattern there, which is crochet. I think they've got a blog where you can find these patterns, so I might try that. Or I might try something else with it. I just thought I'd give it a go. It feels very Karen cakey. It is 80% acrylic, 20% wool. So, yeah. And it was a lot cheaper than a Karen cake, put it that way. Shipping's not cheap. But you get these little, there you go, stickers. Love Hobium. If you'd want them. I don't know. And two little card pom-pom makers. So you can make your pom-pom that way, if you so desired. Oh. And that's it for me, really, this week. Not the most amount to talk about, really. But I thought I'd make a short video and explain the disappearance of the earlier ones. I'm not going to do weekly. I just can't. I'm hoping the stress will be over with soon. I really want to start enjoying Christmas. I put my tree up. The boys had their white tree up early, but we got more natural one in the living room. We cleared away the big toy area and we've moved them to one side. She can still get to them, don't worry. And put the tree up, quite a big broad tree, and got the lights on, and then the boys went to bed. We hadn't decorated. We thought we'll decorate, and we come down and the boys decided that the elves had decorated. So we let them believe that. They were quite happy to see decoration, and they're loving the tree. We've got a little reindeer outside the house and some lights up. I haven't finished putting the lights outside. I've only done the bottom half. I can't think there is anything else to talk about. There probably is. But I'm not having a good morning. Oh, I did some good news out when I went to school. I had won the yellow hamper in the school's Christmas fete raffle. I never usually win those sort of things. I didn't realise. A friend said, "Oh, you know, you won." Like, did I? So I went round there and there was my name on it. So it was quite cool. Something nice. There's lots of chocolate in there. And they did colour themes, so every class was assigned a colour, and parents donate things to go in the hamper related to that colour. So I had blue for my year 3 boy, and I had red for my reception boy because his class is called Ladybirds. So I got some blue candle tea lights and tea light holder in blue, and same for the red. Took those in. But I won the yellow. There's quite a lot of chocolate in there. I do see a bottle of wine maybe. I haven't opened it yet. There's a diary by the looks of it. It's going to be quite nice. I'm going to open it now before I get on with work. I've got a lot to do today. I haven't decided yet whether my lunch break is going to be crochet time, which it normally is, or if I'm just going to go and have a nap. We'll see. Excuse me, caffeine moment. I'm trying to force some happy Christmassy thoughts on me because I'm really not feeling it. So I'm going to go and eat my chocolate, have my coffee, and then I'm going to catch up because there's quite a few podcasts I haven't watched yet. So I'm going to watch some while I work because I usually have them on in the background. I do a lot of spreadsheets, so I can have that going on in the background and still get on with my work. It's not a problem. I hope you're having a better week than I have, and I hope next week I'll have a bit more to talk to you about. My sons are practicing for their Christmas things, but that's not next week, so it'll be the week after I can tell you about those. I can't wait. I can't wait to see my 4-year-old is Joseph. It's going to be so cute. And my other little boy, they're doing a carol concert instead of a nativity. He has got a line, got 3 lines that he's learning. Ideas, though, would be quite handy. I've just seen a letter from my 7-year-old, brought it back from school, saying he has to dress up as someone from the Stone, Iron or Bronze Ages on the 14th. I have no idea what I'm going to do. Not a clue. So, if you have any ideas, let me know. Okay, well, I'm going to go. Sorry about being a little bit miserable today. I'm going to try not to be next week. Hopefully you will come back, you will subscribe and comment. Quite nice. I'm not normally this miserable. Go and watch the other ones if this is the first one. And you'll see I'm not normally miserable. Okay. Have a good day. Have a good week. I'll see you. I'm not going to see you daily. I'll see you next week. Bye.